Yeah, so welcome to any new watchers, listeners. And we have a time trial.
Nah, this stuff's weak. Anybody can buy this crap. Trust me, you don't want this stuff. Hey, I got what you need. Get real. There are some parts you can't buy at any price. I'm the only one that can make it happen for you. Oh, dude. Good thing I'm here to help you fix up your wheels. Win this next event, and I'll get you something real nice.
Alright. We pick hard because usually time trials are not that difficult. So I hope this one isn't either. And yeah, Samantha, if Samantha gives us a challenge, it always means visual upgrades. Usually unique, always unique ones, I think. Oh, did it already start? I believe I just wasted 1 second. Yeah, if you get a challenge from TJ, then you get a unique performance upgrade. And I'm wondering, there is traffic. Yep, there is traffic. So it's not going to be that easy. This corner, we didn't have this track configuration yet, but I need to get better at this, because this part of the track will show up a lot in the future races, and I need to get better at this one. Let me see here. Actually, let's take the shortcut. It's fine in this direction, but not so much the other, I feel. Yeah. This is also a great part of the track to just test how good your handling is, because on the better handling cars you don't need to touch the brake at all, and a lot of the times you can just completely stay on the throttle, and it's actually a good way to compare how different cars perform handling wise. But as I said, even we're gonna pick a lot of cars that are technically bad cars, but just so there's a bit of variety there, because we're already for lap time, we're already in one of the best cars. Okay, but there's no traffic in this part, and do we already see the finish line? No, we don't. I'm still seeing the start line. Is there traffic here? No. No traffic here. Oh, there's the finish line. 29 seconds. It should be, yeah, we should do this without any issues. Well. Let me actually use the nitro. See? I did say I don't care about nitro. I did actually just care about nitro. And we're getting a magazine cover and hoods. Right, hoods.
When I said you could have a part, didn't really believe you would win. Alright, take your pick.
When I was a kid, I always picked this one. Or no, I think I used to pick this one, and then I always picked this one later. But I feel like this is too much. It's just a bit too much for most cars, to be honest. This one or this one? I actually feel this one is the most universal, that can fit on most cars. Yeah, let's pick this.
Sick, dude. You're on the cover of Auto Press.
Right, I guess this is Dodge. I really have to look up the magazines at some point. No, we don't want to quit your Windows. At least not yet. And I'm not on Windows anyway. Alright, so what should we pick next? A circuit or a drag? Let's do the drag and then the circuit, yeah. Oh, this is against the Tiburons, I think. I always took the Tiburon We might actually do a swap. We might actually pick the Tiburon. Well, we have to win first, but... This might get a bit tricky. This might take a few tries. Yep, this is not that simple. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm probably gonna finish my hot chocolate by the time this is done. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I think I pressed the shift up button instead of the nitro button. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna win this. Maybe I should remap my controller at some point, because I definitely don't have it set up in a good way. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly cut this part out and remap the controller. Okay, so yeah, I timed this perfectly. Let's actually try to overtake him, because the difficult part will be this right here. Can I go? Oh, come on. Okay, it was already a lot better, but I feel like this is difficult with the car that we have. If it's too many tries, I might cut a few of them out. But I don't know, I feel like it's also interesting to watch, because you never know if I'm actually going to make it. Yeah, no, this one is not it. I think we have to hope for somebody else failing. But we might get lucky. It's just that these Tiburons, they pull so well. Come on, motherfucker. I'm not going to take this from you. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Maybe I should have let him past me. Maybe that would have been a smarter decision. But we'll try again. Oh, come on, dude. Maybe the guy in front gets hit by a car. But I don't think he got hit by a car. No. He did not. He did not. Let me see what happens if I save up nitro until the end. Maybe that's a better strategy. No. It's only... No, it's not a bit. I honestly have to make this depending on where the other guys are. But I feel like it's still good to just stay behind a bit. Do we even... There's no way, man. It's crazy. Every other car I could overtake. There was just no way I was getting past that car. Are we too... Maybe I'm too far. Come on. This is really stressing me out. Maybe it's better if I'm in front of the blue one, because he will try to overtake me. Right about... Maybe this is a pattern, I'm not sure. Does this always happen? If it happens always, then we... But now I'm in front, so does this happen to me? Okay. I was scared to look back because I wasn't sure where this button is on the controller. But it worked out. I got a bit quiet there, but it worked out. You know what? Let's change the ride. Let's pick it. And how does it change? What? We're just losing acceleration but no handling? That's... I always thought this car had bad handling. Maybe it's not that bad of a car. But we need to change the color. Yeah. What color goes well with this? Honestly, not quite sure. I might actually pick this grayish color. Yeah. I think that might be okay. Rims again. Black maybe? Let's pick them. Spoiler. Now we just keep the stock. Engine, can we already do this? I guess we can, but we don't see anything. Brakes. Yeah, let's keep it like this for now. And drift. Maybe I shouldn't have swapped it before the drift. Which is the most difficult one? Let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Who knew these guys would be interested in you?
Yeah, let's do this one and just see how well or not well the car handles. I think that's a good idea. And what opponents do we have? Okay, we have the 240SX. I'm not quite sure how fast this one is, but off the line this moves. This is actually moving quite well. And I think we should have better top speed. It definitely feels different. It feels a lot more planted. But now that I come to think of it, I haven't even tested the 206 with the handling upgrades, I think. At least not on a normal track. Oh wow, this is what the hell. I don't know what that was. I swear I just touched the brake and it spun out. But the sound is amazing. Because a lot of the times these cars sound similar-ish. I mean, by amazing, I don't mean it's amazing, but compared to the 206 it sounds a lot better. Let's see how much time we can make up on this. Yeah, I barely made this corner. That wouldn't have been an issue with the 206. But yeah, this car is moving. Okay, now let's see with the braking. Yeah, I think I have to be really careful when I hit the brakes. That was close. I'm not quite sure what is the issue. Is it brake plus downshift, or let's take the shortcut to make up a bit of time. Yeah, I won't be able to catch him down here probably. Now let's see. I think it was the combination of the curb and the downhill section. But yeah, it feels like it has a tendency to oversteer when braking. But nobody's catching us up this section. Yeah, and then we only have one lap left. So I guess the main difficulty will be to stay in front before we go through that narrow, winding road. Yeah, I mean, luckily this guy had an accident, but it just feels like this car is handling in slow motion almost. Oh, come on. But he didn't overtake us. I think he actually hit the wall as well. Yeah, it feels like everything is just happening a lot slower. But that's fine. If I know it, that's fine. And I'm not gonna use the nitrous here. I'm gonna keep it for the very last part of the track. Oh, come on. Why are you standing still there? This is unfair. I might have to use it here. I might have to use it in the uphill section, but I don't want it. Oh shit. Thankfully this guy made a mistake. How did he... This is so unfair. How did he... He didn't use nitrous, right? You didn't hear the nitrous sound coming from his car. And yet he just overtook us with nothing? Come on. Is he hitting the traffic? Nope. Okay, I'm actually gonna redo this race in the next video. So, see you then. Have a good one.